They imply heavily they saw the messages above and downplayed them 6 months later before the rest of us would see. Sweep, 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 WhiteNervosa. Eh? No concern for the truth of the matter or the person you're associating with, whatever. Your website's gone. Your website's gone. Okay, we're going to bring Nicholas on after this, but for now, we're just going to quickly spin through this. Which is Nicholas sharing some of these leaks. And we're also going to get to see... And you're going to have some light shed on some of the background stuff that happened. Remember a little while ago, I said something on stream about Cherry, and I was alluding to stuff, but I wasn't being particularly clear, right? Okay? You're going to get to see a bit of background about that. Lockbox logic had a bit of a crack in the box, okay? That was all it was. Anyway, you get to see a bit of the insight, all right? So these are leaks Nicholas has shared. Now, it is out in the open now, so I can just state it clearly. Cherry. Cherry, who you may have heard of as being Xander Hall's editor or ex-editor now. Cherry was the leaker, and they were inside the camp, but they become dissatisfied with what was going on, so they started to leak stuff. They started to leak stuff out to drama people, commentary people, I think mainly for being like Nicholas Diorio. The intent being to kind of get information out there. But from what I understand, Cherry was a bit non-committal and wasn't 100% on what they wanted to do. They just recognized that this seems a bit fucked up and I want to do something about it, right? Okay. Okay. Let's have a little look. So we've got this one already, which we've obviously already seen and looked at, which is, of course, talking about if anyone ever finds out I spent the GoFundMe, I'm definitely getting cancelled, featured in Mutar's video. And then we move on to this. Also, the Brianna Wu Bridge was burning in November. That's why you see Keffals and Tipster turning now. Yeah, I don't know. Zan and I should turn on Brianna. We literally... So this is before, I guess, this is before Xander Hall and Keffals fell out, because obviously Xander Hall and Keffals fell out towards the end of last year. So that was before that happened, I guess. We literally ignored her shitting on our friends, now ignoring her refusing to call Israel an apartheid state, still focusing on Hamas. She isn't progressive. She's basically a conservative that likes gay rights. So a bit of plotting there, a bit of backstabbing, which I think we've seen play out now recently, because obviously, you know, you had the recent tweet that Keffals did about Brianna Wu. There's this. Keffals asking an editor to deceptively edit a debate to poison the well. We all have our debates. We don't do well. I understand. But because I took down the VOD, I have control of the narrative. So I'm editing the intro to immediately poison the well, including putting the Xander Hall thing at the start. So this was about a guy called Karl Marx, who is like a leftoid soy person on Twitter, right? Keffals and Karl Marx had a debate about whether or not they fab is an offensive term to non-binary people, with Keffals saying it's not an offensive term and Karl Marx arguing it was. Okay? So very soy. Karl Marx obviously a soy person, whatever, right? But Keffals, for, you know, in a very diabolical way, tried to edit it to make them look better in the debate. That's the gayest debate ever. Yes. Yes, it is. Keffals got rolled. Because, yeah, I would side, obviously, with the idea that it's absurd to complain about the term they fab. But yeah. So, yeah. Poisoning the well. Intentionally poisoning the well to make yourself look better when you're putting a debate together. Very pathetic, cringe behavior. And then we've seen this one already. Discord server Keffals Gay Fashion Tipster used to collect dirt, stalk people they claim to be blameless victims of. There's that. We've seen that already. We've seen this too. Keffals distributes the docs of Bad Empanada and Second Thought, citing that these didn't come from Kiwi farms and were achieved through her love of doxing. Jesus Christ. These are crazy leaks, dude. It makes sense that they've all been kind of publicized now with the video. It kind of fits in quite nicely, doesn't it? But yeah, these are fucking bad. Ooh, I thought doxing was bad. Uh-oh. Complete fucking hypocrite. Tipster unable to disavow Keffals even in a hypothetical, which we've obviously seen. This ship, yeah, we'll get to the WhiteNervosa stuff's crazy with the new context. Keffals regretted rebuilding the Destiny Bridge. Destiny is defending genocide. Based. Do you regret fixing that bridge? He said he's pro-Israel. He literally said on stream he hopes the genocide happens. Oof. Yes, I do. Zan told me about that today. Jesus fucking Christ. He's a gross person, and I hurt so many connections trying to fix that bridge. Okay. Now we get to this little incident, okay? So long story short, okay, in a very rare move, because normally I am a lockbox, you can tell me stuff, and I don't talk about it publicly if it's like supposed to be a secret, okay? But on this occasion, right, I was told something in confidence, and I revealed a little bit too much information on stream, okay? So if I recall correctly, I think it was around the time the Keffals Zanderhall stuff was happening, and I alluded to there being more leaks, and I believe I mentioned the name Cherry on stream, okay? Which was excessive, admittedly. This actually led to a flurry of stuff that happened behind the scenes, including Cherry maybe being outed as this mole, and it potentially causing problems with the operation, okay? So you're going to get to see some DMs for the first time ever that shed a bit of light on the situation from behind the scenes. So this is a thread compiling the leaks that have already been released. There are more. Now story time. I nearly blew the cover of the leaker back in November. 17th of December 23. I told chudlogic about these screenshots. Some of these are the ones WhiteNervosa threatened to delete Zanderhall's website over. So that's an important detail that someone just alluded to as well. So with these screenshots, WhiteNervosa decided to side with Keffals and stop Zanderhall from releasing them. Okay? Like, I'm pretty sure I said about this nuke. Right? Why did Nick say I nearly blew the cover? No, he didn't. He's got to take some responsibility. Okay? I'm not taking it all. I'm not taking it all. This was the nuke that Zanderhall was going to launch back at Keffals, because basically Keffals had the upper hand in that drama, and Zanderhall was going to bring this forward as the nuke to take down Keffals, right? But they were basically impeded from doing that by WhiteNervosa, who interjected and said, Zanderhall, if you leak this, your website is gone. You're not going to be able to be on the website anymore. Is that not fucking insane, dude? Is that not crazy? With all this stuff that's revealed here, and WhiteNervosa's like, no, I'm going to stop you from releasing those. And I think it was framed as it was to protect Cherry or something like that, right? But I don't think that's the truth. I think it was all about protecting Keffals, because Keffals has got links, connections, you know, to the WhiteNervosa stuff, you know. That's my view. Anyway, 20th of the 12th, 23. chudlogic. Oh, a bit awkward, isn't it? Talking about the mistakes you've made here and there. chudlogic said way too much on stream, Lamau, and almost blew the leaker's cover. Tipster's personal group chat suspects Cherry has flipped on Keffals. They ultimately choose not to heed this warning and let us collect for half a year. Okay. Zan's editor sent me a bunch of shit and is going to go nuclear on Keffals. Holy shit. No way. Let's go. More content. Can I say anything about it? I will keep your name secret. Don't say who just yet, because I can't verify it's real and they may get cold feet. And don't show, obviously, but take a look when you have time. See, my interpretation of this was, okay, say something, but not too much, just to give a little teaser, right? But do you know who's truly responsible for this? Is somewhat me, okay? Less Nick, arguably, okay? You fuckers! somewhat responsible, because I probably referenced this, okay, because it was like, oh, guys, we've got a bit more content coming. And you fuckers were probably going, say something, say something, say something. I was going, no, 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 I can't. And you were going, go on, say something, say something. And I was like, okay. And then I give a little bit. And it's like, no, come on, say more. And then I say a bit more. And before I know it, I'm saying the word cherry. And I think I said it in quite coded terms. I think I said it in like not too explicit a way. But I do think I said the name cherry. And that, yeah, unfortunately caused some issues, shall we say. Okay. I think you said cherry first. Did I? I don't know if DK's got the clip somewhere, but it'd be funny if when we do this segment to edit that bit in, okay? It was like breaking news. Cherry might be coming out with something. Okay. Why did I do that? Normally, I know stuff. I do know stuff that, like, you know, is in the lockbox, right? There's even recent stuff that's come out that I knew about years ago because I got told about it, but I didn't say anything about it because I was like, you know, I was sworn to secrecy on the issue. So, you know, I'm not... Seriously, you can trust me. I just had a temporary lapse of judgment in this one case, okay? So anyway, that happens. And then, okay, I own up. I own up. In fairness to me, okay, in fairness to me, I thought, I didn't understand exactly what it was. And based on what I'd seen, I thought it was just messages between Cherry and Keffals. I didn't know there was like other people involved and stuff like that, right? I didn't realize there were more people that could be suspicious and stuff. And I thought of it not along the lines of revealing Cherry. I thought I can't let people know that it's Nicholas that is being revealed information to, right? So I was more so thinking of protecting Nicholas in this than the obvious issue, which is you say it's the person and then they get found out and then it's fucked. So, yeah. So I say, haha, absolute banger. Also, I may have said a little too much about the Cherry thing. Apologies if you get any blowback. I didn't mention your name. Too late, Lamal. Just said I heard a rumor that there may be a leak. Dude, what the fuck? Cherry, 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 cherry. Oh yeah, I just hinted at a little leak might be happening. Okay. We need to go back and check, really. Maybe it can cut in here for the evidence. Cherry heard and had a good panic. Lemafau. Sorry, man. Normally, I am more discreet than that. True. Factual information. I am more discreet than that. That is true. And then we've got Seven here. Oh, yes. Oh, my God. I remember this because Seven was kind of in with them and stuff. I linked a video. Basically, chudlogic says that people have told him Cherry wants to release her DMs and Keffals warts and all and that. And she says she has some kind of nuke to drop. Chud isn't liked here. Chud isn't liked here, but I've never known him to lie or represent things he didn't hear from someone close to the source. Yo, come on, dude. You may not like me, but you do recognize the quality of my journalism. So that's something. He actually said he wasn't sure if Cherry had already said it on Twitter and he just hadn't seen it because she has him blocked. I've got too much credibility to lie. So, yes, a little bit leaky, but not a liar. There is that. And then I was desperate for the drama. It is a bit awkward, obviously. It is a little bit awkward. Tori's cute besties. Tori's cute bestie. The Sun Cult. It was a slow month. Oh, the Sun Cult is the trans person, Eden, that tragically topped themselves. And it's all people that wanted to put suns in their name in order to, you know, commemorate the person. What's funny about this is it's Tori's cute bestie. So this is Tori's group chat. Tori is the person who faked and massively overstated knowing the person, being friends with them, to give themselves clout. Dude, that's crazy. Oh boy. Euphoria Tori. Yeah, it must be, right? I don't know any other trans called Tori. And then we've just seen that, obviously.
Okay, that's wonderful. But how do I make money?
Part of Rainbow Passage, true.
Leakologic.
Yes, Leakologic. Okay. Any of these screenshots that predate 22nd of December were initially going to be included in Zanderhal's Keffals video. So this is the part about the Keffals stuff, right? The Keffals-Zanderhal beef. So bear in mind, Keffals had got to a point where their response had been to, oh my God, you retweeted and talked to, you retweeted something, you talked about abuse. I can't remember the details of it, but they basically had the upper hand. They'd won the drama. Okay. The only way that I think, based on all of this, Zanderhal could have fought back and won were these leaks. These leaks would have had a substantial impact and would have had damaging reputational harm to Keffals there and then, but was stopped by WhiteNervosa. WhiteNervosa didn't let Zanderhal use the leaks, using the website as leverage to get Zanderhal to do what was wanted. Isn't that insane, dude? At some point between contacting me and notifying Zanderhal, Cherry got cold feet. WhiteNervosa, Zan's website host that threatened to drop him, response here showcases the newest piece of evidence that this entire community protects degenerate behaviour. They imply heavily they saw the messages above and downplayed them 6 months later before the rest of us would see. Zanderhal tried to get permission to leak someone else's DMs between them and Keffals. They said no. He proceeded to emotionally abuse and manipulate them. They had multiple breakdowns. Okay, so I think that, yeah, there probably was an element of Cherry not wanting to leak it, okay? I told him that I'd raise the issue with WF and we'd possibly drop him if he did not get consent to release those. He justifies saying they were a complicit asshole. He says that is blackmail and that is what he means. The nuke he has on Keffals is overwhelmingly private statements and not public behaviour, ignoring the stuff not involving Keffals at all in it. Sweep, 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 WhiteNervosa, eh? That's insane. Zanderhal, if you do this, no concern for the truth of the matter or the person you're associating with, whatever, your website's gone. Your website's gone. That's mental. No, I think the only thing with Willie Mack calling in was to do with the DMCA claim, the DMCA aspect, which was apparently not to do with them, allegedly. Isn't that crazy though, eh? So yeah, there we go. That is a little tale, a little bonus tale of Lockbox Logic cracking on one occasion. This time. Maybe others, but not generally. Yeah, Keffals. I love doxing. WhiteNervosa. Sounds overwhelmingly private to me. To the person on KF asking for more leaks now, this is most of the Keffals stuff. I meant tipster stuff. I want to watch him squirm a little, knowing he dev'd all of his DMs with Cherry this morning. Kind of want to see if he jumps out ahead, lol. Bro. Nicholas Diorio. Okay. He is fucking ruthless when he wants to be, dude. That's insane behavior. I want to see him squirm. No way. Fuck me, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. But that's more content for us. Oh, God. That's more content for us. Anyway, there we go. There is the tale for you all with a little bit of leaky logic. Let's get Nicholas on and see what he's got to say.